strangers. How are you on this maybe marvelous day? Did you guys miss me? I missed you. Today's agenda, yep, we're heading back out to Indianapolis, Indiana, where we are going to drop this load off and hightail it to Evansville, Indiana, and grab a load coming back up here to Sioux City. So last minute load. Really didn't want to take it. Well, because we're starting off later in the week here, and Little Bud's football game is coming up here real soon. As in Saturday. It's his first football game. I'm not missing his first football game. So we got a lot of trucking to do. So we'll get these tandem slid and we're getting on the road. We got to go. We need to go now. Hey, guess what? Before we go, I got something in the mail. You guys are going to think it's cool because I know it's cool. We're talking about that a little bit later on. What was I saying before? Oh yeah, we need to stop talking and we got to go trucking. I'll be back with you guys in a little bit. Now that we're on the road, we can go ahead and chitter chat a little bit. You know, if you're new to the channel, guys, first off, welcome to Trucking with Schmidt. On this YouTube channel, it's pretty much all a family channel. You won't hear a whole lot of cussing, not on purpose at least. And it involves me just driving up and down the road, chitter chattering to you guys, and then when I'm home, we're out playing with the family. And we don't really hold still a lot. Sometimes I wish we did, but we don't. We got that out of the way, guys. Let's get to the truck. First class. Alright, first class. If you guys don't know, first class is my Kenworth W900 here. Last week she was a little sick. She had a transmission line leaking on us that was running up to the cooler, the transmission cooler. And from a lot of suggestions on YouTube, through you guys, I thank you very much. Through you guys, we had talked about how the transmission cooler that was on this truck, it was an antifreeze cooler. You guys, a lot of you, had mentioned that that cooler is no good. You need to get that off your truck because it's going to cause you headaches down the road. So what we ended up doing is we took that cooler completely off. That cooler is Gandhi. And as of right now, my transmission does not have a cooler on it. From what I hear, me pulling a refrigerated trailer, I do not need one. but I'm still going to put one on it. So I ordered an air cooler for the transmission. So we're going to put that on here when that comes in the mail. We did take it, we did have them check. We did a couple other tests on it to make sure that the head gasket wasn't bad with losing some antifreeze, and no, it's not bad. They found a few leaks in the antifreeze lines that I could not find. I didn't know where they were. So that's one place where the antifreeze is going. It still is blowing it out the blow-by, or not the blow-by, the overflow on the antifreeze. The radiator cap is good. We replaced it. So we're gonna go along, we fixed those lines, and so we're just gonna see what happens. The transmission is taken care of though, it's not leaking anymore. So thank you for all the comments on there on what to do. I appreciate that, I truly do. I told you wrong earlier, we're not going to Indianapolis, Indiana, we're going to Greenfield, Indiana. Then we're gonna go down to Evansville, Indiana, then back up to Sioux City, Iowa. And like I said, it's got to be a quick trip. We can't waste any time. Little Bud has his first football game, and I'd feel horrible if I missed it. And there's realistically no reason I should miss any of the games because they're all on Saturday mornings. Usually I'm always home on Saturday mornings, so that works out pretty good. No reason to miss the first one, right? That's how that goes. If you guys can't tell, I'm a little spun up right now. You're wondering right now, well, what did the shop say? If you guys are curious about what's going on, you're gonna have to go back a few videos on the whole baling wire incident with the shop. Guys, they wouldn't honor it. And they said, heck, it's been almost 2 years ago. How are we supposed to honor that? I'd tell you who they were. I don't want to roll like that because I had a horrible experience with them, but yet I know a guy that loves them. He goes to them religiously for any work he gets done on a truck. So I don't want to be that guy that badmouths them. So I'm just flat out not going to say who it was. But they wouldn't honor it. So ended up going to Caterpillar. There in Sioux City, Iowa, and they treated me really good. They got rid of that cooler for me. They found a couple leaks that I didn't even know existed. So we should be in good shape now. Other than that, we're just gonna go ahead and keep trucking. We actually are driving quick today, guys. I'm not doing my normal 64. I'm running 68. That's outlaw territory there. Alright guys, well, we got that out of the way. I wanted to get that, make sure I told you guys that before I forgot. I'll be back with you in a little bit. Alright, while we're getting fuel here, you guys are wondering what this is. I got this the other day in my P.O. box. My kids tell me this is normal for YouTube channels. I tell them no, they're crazy because there's no way people just send you things. That's crazy. Alright guys, I got a thank you from Manny D all the way in California. Can you guys believe that? California, I got a letter, a thank you letter in California. Not only that, check that out. You guys see that? Is there enough light? Isn't that cool? I never thought I'd get something like that in the mail from somebody that I don't even know. Manny, I appreciate it. I'm going to use it. It's actually, now that I got it out of the package, because little bud informed me I have to wait to take it out of the package until I'm talking to you guys. But now that it's out of the package, it's going to get well used. I love it and it's awesome. And don't worry about the pink envelope, man. I know you were talking about the pink envelope in your letter that you sent me, those kind words you sent me. And don't worry about it. I thought it was pretty cool. All right, guys, we're going to finish getting fuel, and I am going to talk about that a little bit more later on. Isn't it so pretty? Yes, it is. Pretty, pretty. That thing is awesome. I love it. Those lights are working. It's a good time to check and make sure lights are working. We've been running in rain all day. Well, not all day. A good chunk of the day we've been running in rain. Both still work. Guys, I think I made Warden mad at me. I'm pretty confident Warden is mad at me. You want to know why? She's mad at me because, well, I have a beautiful green yard. Beautiful. Green, soft, plush. Feels like you're walking on carpet yard. And we're in a drought. So if you have a green yard like that during a drought, that means you've been watering, and watering a lot. Basically every weekend I've been home, the sprinklers haven't really shut off. Let's just say the water bill came today. It's a little bit, just a little bit higher than what it was before. She sent me the text of how much the bill was, and I told her, hey, at least we have a green yard. And then I put laugh out loud. She hasn't responded yet. Guys, if your wife doesn't respond, doesn't that usually mean she's mad at you? We will soon find out. Anyway, we're making good time tonight, guys, which I wanted to do. I wanted to make sure we got a good day's worth of traveling in today. And we got out to Greenfield, Indiana. Where are we now? I don't know where I'm at. Now I remember. We're at the Carlock scales. This scale's closed up. That's why we're stopped here to check everything else out. Looks like the other scale's wide open. I don't think that scale over there ever closes. Carlock, Illinois, the westbound side. I don't think I've ever seen it close. Well, I have, but it sure doesn't close much. Anyway, let's get on the road. Finish this trip up. I do believe this is the fastest we've ever gotten here before, boys and girls. I also do believe this is one of the earliest I've gotten here. Well, you know what that means. That means it was a perfect day of trucking. You can't see me, but I can see you. It was a great day. Progression. What's the word I'm looking for, guys? Productive. It was a productive day of trucking. We're gonna run in here. We're gonna drop this load off. We're gonna actually drop this trailer off, grab onto another trailer that's empty, and we're gonna beeline for Evansville, Indiana. We're not gonna make it all the way down there. The whole clock thing they put us on, which is okay. My limit tells me I can't make it all the way down there, which is okay. Let's run in here and get this done. And that is what you call a perfect day of trucking. We covered a lot of miles, and we covered them quick, and we covered them good. Right now we're on Interstate 69 just south of Indianapolis, Indiana. and we're heading for Evansville, Indiana. So we're gonna finish our journey tomorrow morning when I wake up. I want to thank Manny for that keychain. I really do appreciate it. I never expected to get anything in the mail like that before. Here I am getting it. I really do like it. Thank you very much. We covered probably around that 700-mile mark today. It doesn't even feel like it. We were trucking pretty good. We could probably go more today, but you know, the hours of service, you know, but also my daily limit. I'm done. It's time for bedtime right now. So let's just go ahead and call it bedtime. I'll talk to you guys in the morning. You guys be safe, as always. I'll see you next time. 190, 180 miles left before we are where to I can't talk today.